What's up, guys? Recently I've been looking at YBA YouTube. I've been noticing there's just a lot of videos generally shitting on YBA and all of its problems, but this video is going to be different. It's going to be talking about the central core of YBA's issues. This issue is what sprouts from all the other issues. So balancing, toxicity, bad work ethic, all of these spiral from this main issue. And this main issue is the lack of communication within the community and the developers. Recently, or not recently, maybe like a month ago, Uzuki closed suggestions. So basically, you can't make game suggestions anymore, you can't make balance suggestions anymore, you can only make Discord suggestions, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. But I do feel like a good portion of the reason why is because suggestions, bugs, reports are all spewed with hot trash from those tiny like 9-year-old kids who speak and act as if a bug was actually a game-breaking bug, like for example, like getting hit through the map with GE in the normal game, and then they'll be like in the bug section, just be like, Uzuki, you need to fix this game-breaking bug, it's gonna ruin your game, and it's so annoying. So I feel like there really should be a better way to report bugs. Maybe have more qualified people, such as like active people who like hunt for bugs. They should have that kind of a role. And it's a suggestions role where if you just spew hot trash and suggestions, you just get banned from suggestions forever with no appeal. Because really, the main source of Uzuki closing suggestions and making it a lot harder to get information to them is just because there's so many little kids who don't really know shit. Like, they'll talk about stupid stuff and stupid updates, and they'll make stupid suggestions, and that's really why the content and suggestions can't really get filtered. You either have good suggestions or trash suggestions, and I feel like that's the main problem here. But still, the biggest problem is Uzuki closing suggestions. Another thing about bugs spirals from this issue because of the fact that there's no like messenger, there's no liaison between the community and the Uzuki. There's nobody telling Uzuki like what to do, what bugs are good, what bugs are active, what bugs should be fixed or not. Really, I really don't know what to say. A lot of people have made spreadsheets, but of course, how are you supposed to get it to Uzuki? That's really not plausible. Uzuki has his DMs turned off. If you ping him at all in the Discord, you get banned, and most of the other moderators won't even take it to Uzuki. I really don't know what to say at that point. So like, what I think should be happening is maybe moderators go through the bugs channel. This is obviously the revamped bugs channel, so like there's not 9-year-olds spewing hot garbage in the channel. But if you get what I mean, if you get what I'm saying, is make more qualified people to report bugs and make suggestions, and have moderators go through these suggestions and bugs once in a while, and just make a spreadsheet or like list or document about all the things that need to be actively fixed. Maybe with top priority, like number 1, this has to be fixed immediately, or low priority, this could be, it doesn't really matter. You can fix it anytime you want, but it still needs to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? You should have like one of those kinds of documents set up. And then the second thing that sprouts all of these other issues is Uzuki's work ethic. The reason why people are talking about the game's really bad balance is because Uzuki doesn't take the time to nerf any of these things. A lot of the nerfs he made are complete lies, such as the TS damage cap. That's complete bullshit, because that doesn't exist. You still one-shot people in TS. Come on now. And the M1 revert, the M1 nerf was the worst nerf we could have asked for. Now people can just block in the middle of an M1 combo, which is really, really stupid. That's not what we asked for. We wanted more consistent M1s, which means the hitbox would be better. Because as some of you know, Uzuki only added extra stun, didn't fix the hitbox. So no, they're not more reliable, they're just piss overpowered. So he doesn't listen to the community. When the community says make M1s better, we want the hitbox to be more reliable, he buffs stun. When the community says, hey Uzuki, you should make the hitboxes better, not make it overpowered stun, he doesn't listen, and instead he just makes M1s absolutely piss water. They're not good. People can just block in the middle of an M1. Like, it doesn't make any sense. In ABA, you can't block in the middle of an M1 combo. The only time someone can block in the middle of an M1 combo is if they escape it, or the attacker leaves a gap in their combo. It's really just stupid how this works. And then lastly, I think this is the biggest problem. It's just in general, like, it's just in general, his work ethic and transparency is awful. He hasn't uploaded any public leaks to the community in like a long time. Like, we're talking about March 2020. That's when he dropped. That's when I remember the last leak he dropped to the public was March 20. And additionally, he doesn't post on the Patreon that much either. He lost over 41 Patreons in 1 month simply because of the fact that he doesn't upload to it. He really doesn't. Excuse me. All these other people, all these other developers of ABA, CB2, GPO, Bloxfords, Kingpiece are making big moves. They're adding 4 to 6 new characters in ABA from very popular animes like Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever. And in, GPO, they're adding Guruguru no Mi. That's very hype for, by the way. I'm going to play GPO nonstop until I get that free when it comes out. And then they added sea monsters, sea kings. And you might be thinking, oh, they're just sea monsters. You kill them. They're kind of cool, but like, what do they drop? Well, they're just basically marine ships on steroids. They have a buff chance of dropping it, as well as they're really scary, right? So like, you just see all these other anime games being hyped up, really fun. A lot of new hype and a lot of future promising updates. But you just see YBA here kind of just like in a grave. There's no hype. There's no sense of direction. I don't know what to say, bro. Because, like, Uzuki doesn't announce when he's going to take a break. Uzuki doesn't announce when he's going to do something. He just does it. And there's no way for a community to build hype, really. The last time Paragon tried to build hype, he just trolled everybody. And that is the reason why nobody has hype for YBA anymore, because they're just going to be sure that it's just going to be a troll, because we can't tell the difference between if an update is for real or if the Paragon is just trolling or the moderator is just trolling about the update. And the problem is, not even the moderators or community managers have info about the update. Only Uzuki does. And I really don't know what to say other than you need to get more developers, you need to be more open with your community, and you need to actually learn how to build hype. Not just release an update every 3 months and make your community grind their brains out just to get a stupid stand, and then leave the game for another 5 months. Uzuki really needs to fix and get on this issue. Otherwise, I'm very positive that his game's going to eventually die. And the reason why his player count is still good, like YBA has a solid 10k players at the moment, is because Uzuki made items so difficult to get, made the new stand so difficult to get. I still bet from the day the Heaven update was released, there are still people trying to get Made in Heaven or the World Over Heaven. I still guarantee you that. And it's really sad how it takes about 2 months to get a new stand. Oh my bad, about a month to get a stand. That's really stupid. In ABA, let's take a look. In ABA, it'll take you approximately maybe 2 days of AFK world grinding to get a character, like the most expensive character, like Aizen. Aizen's like 3,600. You only have to AFK in the AFK world for 2 days, and you'll have 3,600 approximately. Which means it's not that hard to get the new characters. So let's say Gojo Satoru was added to ABA and he was $2,800. You could either just buy 200 Robux worth of dollars, or you could literally just straight up AFK for about 2 days and you can get the new character. Boom, you're happy. And you'll be playing the game for a little bit longer. But in YBA, there's no option. You can't pay for a stand. That'd be really absurd. As well as you can't just AFK in a world for a stand. The only way to get the Made in Heaven or the World Over Heaven is to pray to God. Win the lottery that you don't get teamed on by 6 existing the World Over Heavens in SPR. Not to mention, you have a really high chance of getting the same corpse part. I got 3 hearts. 3. I only wanted was a pelvis. I got 3 arms, 3 hearts, 4 rib cages in the process. It was really annoying. Like, every single time I would get a heart, it would just like smack my desk so hard. I cannot tell you how infuriating that was. You can't even pick a corpse part. It's so stupid. So let me just sum this video up because I'm about to edit. The main issue of YBA is the lack of utter communication with the community. Like, nobody knows what's gonna go on. And then secondly, the other issue is just his work ethic. He doesn't say anything. And then lastly is the community. The community constantly spews hot garbage and suggestions and bugs. That's probably why he closed it. But if it's not the reason he closed it, then Uzuki just can't take criticism. There's literally no other explanation for it. Why would you close suggestions? Yeah, that makes no sense. So I guess I'll just leave it at that. I'll see you guys later. Bye.